Good morning, children. Let's start today's video with the lesson Henry. This chapter is written by Ruskin Bond. Okay, let me tell you something about Ruskin Bond. Students, Ruskin Bond is an Indian author of British descent. He wrote his first novel when he was only 17 years of age. It was called The Room on the Roof and it won the John Llewellyn Rice Memorial Prize in 1957. Since then, he has written over 500 short stories, essays, novels, and more than 40 children's books. He received the Sahitya Academy Award for English Writing in India in 1993, the Padma Shri in 1999, the Delhi government's Lifetime Achievement Award in 2012, and the Padma Bhushan in 2014. So, students, this story is the name of the chapter is Henry. Okay. In this story by Ruskin Bond, a boy introduces his unusual pet, a chameleon. You have heard about the pet as a dog, cat, but in this story, students, there is a pet, a chameleon. Okay, read on to find out more. Clear? Let's now look at the video, students. This is the story of Henry, our pet chameleon. Chameleon, students, in Hindi we call it girgit. Okay. Chameleons are in a class by themselves and are no ordinary reptiles. They are easily distinguished from their nearest relatives, the lizards, by certain outstanding features. Clear? A chameleon's tongue is as long as its body. Students, here in this paragraph there is a description of chameleon. Clear? We resemble it in nearest family means lizard. Lizard जैसे दिखने में होते हैं. Okay? और उनके टंग जो होते हैं उनकी बॉडी जितनी लंबी होती है. Its limbs are long and slender and its fingers and toes resemble a parrot's claws. On its head may be any of several ornaments. Henry had a rigid crest that looked like a fireman's helmet. So, students, here ornaments meaning you can see unique features such as those on the body of a rooster. कॉक के बॉडी में जैसा ये होता है, कलगी जिसे कहते हैं. Crest देखिए, the pointed top part of the head. Clear? So, first paragraph was the description of chameleon. In the second paragraph, look here, Henry's eyes were his most remarkable feature. Clear? सबसे जो उस पे ध्यान जाए. They were not beautiful, but his left eye was quite independent of his right. He could move one eye without disturbing the other. Clear? एक आँख को वो घुमा सकता था. Each eyeball bulging out of his head wobbled side to side. Students, underline this word. Wobble means घुमाना. Okay? Side to side, backward and forward. This frenzied movement gave Henry a horrible squint. Students, squint meaning a condition of the eye muscle that causes each eye to look in a different direction. Okay? And one look into Henry's frightful gaze was often enough to scare people into believing that chameleons are dangerous and poisonous reptiles. Poisonous means, students, जहरीला reptiles होते हैं. Clear? One day, now the boy is describing, one day grandfather was visiting a friend. When he came upon a noisy scene at the garden gate, men were shouting, hurling stones and brandishing sticks. वन डे जी ग्रैंडफादर जब देखें कि आवाज़ आने लगी उनको गेट के पास से, इस चिल्ला रहे थे लोग, पत्थर फेंक रहे थे. The cause of the uproar was a chameleon that had been discovered sunning itself on a shrub, जिसे लोग देख लिए थे shrubs में, झाड़ियों में. Someone claimed that the chameleon could poison people 20 feet away simply by spitting at them. कोई कह रहा था उस भीड़ में कि अगर ये थूक दें, स्पिटिंग मीन्स थूकना, तो 20 फीट से, जस्ट इमेजिन, पॉइजन फैल सकता है. द रेजिडेंट्स ऑफ द एरिया हैड राइजन अप इन आर्म्स. स्टूडेंट्स, राइजन अप इन आर्म्स मतलब होता है प्रोटेस्ट करना. ठीक है. Grandfather was just in time to save the chameleon from certain death. और उसी समय ग्रैंडफादर वापस आते हैं और ये सब देखते हैं और बचा लेते हैं उस chameleon को. He brought the little reptile home. That chameleon was Henry and that was how he came to live with us. इसी तरीके से हेनरी जो था उसका नाम रखा गया उस कैमिलियन का, और वो जो ऑथर हैं इस लेसन के, उनके साथ वो किस तरह से आ गया रहने के लिए, शामिल हो गया उनकी लाइफ में. When I first visited Henry, he would treat me with great caution, sitting perfectly still on his perch with his back to me. शुरू में जब ये देखने लगे कैमिलियन को तो वो इसी तरह से बैठता रहता था इनकी तरफ बैक करके. The eye nearer to me would move around like the beam of a searching light until it had me well in focus. Then it would stop and the other eye would begin an independent survey of its own. For a long time, Henry trusted no one and responded to my friendliest gestures with grave suspicion. काफ़ी दिनों तक हेनरी भी जो था वो फैमिलियर नहीं हो रहा था ऑथर के साथ. Suspicion means students संदेह करना. Tiring of his very attitude, I would tickle him gently in the ribs with my finger. This always threw him into a great rage. Very students मतलब होता है cautious, clear, बहुत सावधानी से रहना. ओके. और यहाँ पे देखिए टिकल मीन्स सहलाना उसके पीठ के ऊपर. ग्रेट रेज, कभी कभी उसे चिढ़ लगती थी, गुस्से में वो हो जाता था. ही वुड ब्लो हिमसेल्फ अप टू एन इनॉर्मस साइज, और वो गुस्से में क्या अपना साइज से वो बड़ा हो जाता था. कैसे? एज हिज लंग्स फिल्ड अप विथ एयर, सांस भर के अंदर को फूल जाना. ओके. वाइल हिज कलर चेंज फ्रॉम ग्रीन टू रेड, और गुस्से में उसका कलर जो होता था वो बॉडी का ग्रीन से रेड चेंज हो जाता था. एज यू नो स्टूडेंट्स, कैमिलियंस कैन change their color. He would sit up on his hind legs, swaying from side to side, hoping to overawe me. Opening his mouth very wide, he would let out an angry hiss. Or overawe means students impress someone so much that they feel nervous or frightened. हेनरी यहाँ ऑथर को डराने की कोशिश करता था अपना मुंह खोलकर ताकि वो डर जाएं. So this much students in today's video. Okay. The remaining portion I will explain you in the next class. I hope this will be clear to all of you. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me during online classes. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.